All right, yeah. I'm all washed up and ready for bed. I had to restart the video. But the first card that came out was Nine of Swords. So we definitely have vibes of kind of being stuck in our head. There might be some anxieties or fears or general nervousness, which is totally normal sometimes. There's like it's not I don't feel like you're just in this crazy deep level neurosis though. That's not the vibe I'm getting from this. I'm thinking that there's something you're wondering about, and it's like there's a general vibe of like yes surrounding it, right? You've been moving forwards maybe, and you're moving into like perhaps a more sensitive time, and you're just becoming more sensitive to things than you were before. And therefore, when this happens, like it's like you can pick up on energies easier. It's like a very big time for detoxifying. Oh, look at that. So, King of Swords and High Priestess here. There may be some unknown information, and you're probably a very brilliant person. So definitely stay mentally sharp and clear. And I recommend like thinking of somebody that you're fond of, right? And going for like a hangout time with them and sharing. Just be generous. What happens when you're becoming more sensitive and you're taking on other people's energies and it kind of seems like it's yours, but it's not. It can really help to say like what you're feeling out loud. So definitely be around somebody you trust. And then it can just like, as you're saying it, you're like realizing it, right? Because I'm kind of like that. Like sometimes I'm not even totally aware of what's going on in my inner world until I start saying it out loud. I'm not really aware of the energies going on until I start talking about it sometimes, especially when there's lots of movement going on with life. And this helps me. As soon as you say it, you're just gonna be like, oh, no. Or you're gonna say it out loud, and it's gonna immediately, like, your logical mind. I'm getting, swords is the arena of the mind. Your mind can be your strength right now. So saying it out loud is going to allow you to look at it differently. I don't know what this card means. This is unique to this deck, but it's Polar Lisa, and I picked it up upside down. Yeah, it could literally just be other energies that aren't yours, and you're not gonna really know it until you say it out loud. You're like, oh no, and then you're gonna be able to like reject it, no problem, because it's not originally yours. If it is originally yours, saying it out loud will help you look at it differently. But your feelings, right? Like you need to look at it differently with your mind. But this has something to do with your feelings. So there is sort of a marriage that needs to happen there, but there's a general yes. Like it's almost as if you're worried about whether or not you'll manifest something. And as I say that, I look at the bottom of the deck and it's the Sun card. Yeah, I do. It's whatever it is that you're worried about. I don't think you should be worrying. I think you should sort out what the worry is and get it out of the way. Because it is whatever it is that you're wanting, there is a yes possibility as it stands now, right? And yeah, keep your self-care up when you're more sensitive, and be patient with that. And also, what you're wanting might require patience, So you may just also need to just get it out so it's out. So it's not bottled up anymore, and then get on with it and have fun, right? Like there's this idea of being around a friend that you're sharing with, and the majority of your time together isn't going to be about this. Like I'm seeing mostly like this being a very fun like let loose kind of time. Yeah. Oh, can we please what happened? What needs to happen? What's the recommended course of action with the 7 of Wands here? Oh. Okay. So there's, yeah, it doesn't look like it really fits. So maybe you're wanting to protect yourself and be defensive, which is absolutely something, you know, that is right. It's the right thing to do when people are invading your boundaries. But maybe that's what's in your head that is already sort of the blockage that you don't need to be worrying about right now. Like maybe your energy going to this is actually going to like manifest the problem worse. Because yeah, when I said recommended course of action, this 5 of Pentacles comes out, which is like, it's too much of a humble mentality for you right now, when you have you have another option here to actually be a bit bigger and a bit more above it. So it's almost as if it's just like, leave this survival vibe and you're clinging to it, right? Like you're clinging to it. You're holding on to this war that's already been won. And there's this harmonious path that is waiting for you. And like, I don't know how much you know about abundance mentalities and like law of attraction, but don't be paranoid about this. You do this when the need arises, but you never worry about having to do it in between. You'll have to sort of have fun, let loose. On the bottom of the deck, there's the 6 of Cups. It's like innocent joy, that friend I'm seeing you with. That sort of let loose vibe I was talking about. There's like this let go that needs to happen. And that is where you're gonna know. You're gonna feel it, and you're gonna know that you're an abundant, harmonious person. Like that's the sort of living you were designed for. And no, I don't mean like let loose all the time and live hedonistically, but that not clinging on in this sort of lack of abundance mentality. Removing yourself from that is what is you. Okay? And then you're going to be able to bring that vibe and frequency into the other areas of your life, like when you're working or when you're studying, right? Like you're not going to also be doing this in the background, clinging on to, right? The survival mode. Look at that. It's freedom. These white birds represent freedom. And because you're free, you're just going to attract other free type things, and these higher frequency spirits are just going to have stuff to bring to you now, because you're going to be vibing on that level. Like, your frequency is going to be matching this beauty that you've already thought of. That is the yes, right? That is realistic, right? Like, you're just on a vibe that isn't natural for you, and you're just meant to be like a bigger vibe than that. You're for some reason, maybe, and it's normal, it happens. I'm trying to like articulate it. Why am I struggling? 7-7 angel number. And 9-9. Yeah, you are. These two come out together, 5 and 4 of Pentacles, but they equal 9 of Pentacles, which is an abundant, attractive, eccentric, beautiful type vibe of a person. Like, whether that's male or female, you do attract really beautiful things to your life. You are building a very beautiful life, and that is the vibe that you're being called to. That you know it, right? Like, this is for somebody who's kind of in this state, but they've been, something's come to them from above, some view. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, there's just something you don't see. There's confusion with energy transfers you're not seeing. Exactly what I was talking about. I think the cards are catching up with me. 4 of Cups is here with the 5 of Wands. So this is cute. Again, we're seeing 6 of Cups because the last card was the 2 of Cups. Now we've got 4 of Cups in a row, right? That's again the 6 of Cups that was at the bottom of the deck. The 6 of Cups is the state that you haven't allowed yourself in, and you've been there before, right? Especially as a kid. And that isn't something that's not for adults, that sort of pure state of life where you're just in the moment and life is new and wonderful at every turn, and there's this sense of wonder. You just need to free yourself to that again, I think. I say just like it's easy, but you know what I mean, right? Like, I think that's what you're working towards here, to really make the life that you're supposed to be in happen. And this is sort of that transfer I was talking about, this confusion energy. And you see how they can't see in this card? It's like you can't see that you're taking on these energies in your environment. But you're becoming more sensitive. So it's almost like you've been like walking through, and in the spirit realm, this is what's happening. You're just getting bunked by a bunch of sticks and you can't see it and you don't know what's going on. You think it's your energy and it's not. So cleanse cleanse and go out and let loose and get back to basics. Just like if you've been curious about something, start a project with that, right? Like go look into it. There's a need to like believe in yourself. An upside down Ace of Wands really turns into an upright Ace of Wands fast, and it's all just a shift up here. Like it's like a little pivot mentally, and you just like the vibe I was getting earlier is somebody who is very strong mentally. Yeah, you got to dump some of that energy that's not yours. You're packing a load, man. You're carrying. Is your back sore? You are a magical person. And you can bring the elements into harmony to manifest your dreams. Your dreams. That's everything you need, but abundant love and spiritual fulfillment. Emotional and spiritual fulfillment. 10 of Cups. Okay. 10, 10. Yeah, no, these are cards of change. Ooh. I kind of can't remember what 7s mean. 66 is a victory number. But I guess it was the same 6 because it was just 6 of Cups both times. There's 11. You've got guardians helping you with that Ace and this Magician. And this 10, 10. I mean, yeah. Let loose. Just let some stuff go. You've got some extra to spare here. You can definitely afford that. Just and that's about it. I think you're going to go in a really good direction after that. Much love to you and good night and street dreams. What? Okay, sweet dreams. And yeah, I'm gonna lay down. Probably read. Good night. Happy Sunday.